This Easter Sunday, AD The Bible Continues picks up where the smash hit miniseries The Bible left off, continuing the greatest story ever told, exploring the events that followed the crucifixion of Christ. Joining us now is Vincent Regan, who stars as Pontius Pilate, and Babou Ceesay, who stars as John the Apostle. Good morning, gentlemen. Nice to have you here.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Now, you are in London, England. We're talking about AD The Bible Continues. My first question for you is, should people have definitely seen the Bible in order to understand what's happening in The Bible Continues?
I would say no. I mean, simply because, go and see it because it's a good show. However, AD starts at such an iconic moment, which is, the crucifixion, that I would say that it sort of sets it up in terms of what happens afterwards, clearly enough.
So people, obviously we know this story, the greatest story ever told. We're able to pick up right there. We can watch it Easter Sunday without having to have watched the Bible, although, of course, it is worth watching without a doubt. Now, I want to know about your characters, the roles that you're playing. Vincent, what is it like playing the role of the man responsible for the execution of Jesus of Nazareth?
Well, I wouldn't say that Pilate was necessarily responsible for the death of Jesus Christ. I think you'd have to lay the blame on Caiaphas more than on Pilate. Pilate was just trying to maintain order in Judea, which he'd been doing very successfully for 10 years. And then this very strange mystical creature comes into his presence, and he really doesn't know how to take him. Pilate didn't want to crucify Christ, but he really had no option, because his main raison d'etre was maintaining order. So that's basically where Pilate is at the beginning of the show. And what's great about this show, and what's fascinating about this show, is people can then see what happens in the following weeks and months following the resurrection of Christ and his ascension into heaven. What happened to the rest of these characters? How did the apostles go about spreading the word of Jesus Christ? And that's the really fascinating thing about what Roma and Mark have done in this show.
Now, I want to ask you about the story. Of course, we've read the Bible. We understand it's the greatest story ever told. But now, to have it be put to life, and people can see it come to life on their television screen, what do you think this is going to be like, especially picking up at the crucifixion?
I would say it's a critical moment in history. However, these people who are making these decisions under duress, under pressure, if you look at it from the perspective of the apostles, they've been given this task to go and spread the word, spread the message of love. However, they're not aware of what the outcome is going to be. They're doing it with faith, and what's going to be interesting for the public is to see, in terms of the story, what happens. How do these people, against the odds, make those massive decisions that in the end changes the world, but at that point they weren't aware of the impact it was going to have. They just knew with faith, with conviction, that is what they needed to do.
Babou, that's so perfectly said. It's so true. We find this appreciation for what they had to go through so many years ago. Now, we're out of time, but gentlemen, I want to know, we're going to tune in Easter Sunday. Tell us, why do you really encourage people to watch AD The Bible Continues?
Because it's a wonderful story, and I think it's beautifully told. All the directors were fantastic to work with. The scripts are fantastic. It looks like a movie. It looks like a big budget movie, and it's just great entertainment, as well as being something that I think will really move audiences on Easter Sunday.
Absolutely. It's so wonderful talking to you both this morning. I'm looking forward to tuning in on Sunday, April 5th.
Thank you. Take care, Springfield.
Thank you. Take care, London. And you can catch the premiere on Easter Sunday, that's April 5th, at 9 p.m. right here on 22 News.